exciting program for everyone. And before that, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Han, and I'm part of the Children and Youth Pavilion Steering Committee. And alongside, I have my colleague Blanca, who will also introduce herself before we start.
Hey everyone, thank you very much for being here. My name is Blanca Lagunas, and I'm also part of the Youth and Children Steering Committee. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you very much. So today, we have arranged a very special Children and Youth Day special event for the purposes of spotlighting youth contributions to climate action, as well as giving a platform for young people to showcase their creative talent. So this will not be just panels, this will not be just speeches, this will be young people on the ground contributing, so you can see that this stage is actually fitted just for performances and others. So we really look forward to your engagement. And at the very start, we have today 6 to 7 speakers here with us, and we really hope that you'll enjoy today's event. And to introduce the first speaker, I will hand the time back to Blanca, and she will go on from here.
Yes, please give a very warm welcome to Yaily Castillo from the Cunayala community, Panama. Yaily? Also
of local and indigenous communities. We are the first line of defense of the forests, oceans, animals, of the entire planet Earth, of the air we breathe. We had come from far away to speak the truth, to raise our voices and act collectively today. We are the last generation who can act to save Mother Earth. For youth, for children of local and indigenous community, our past is at risk. Our present is in danger, and our future is uncertain. We are identity. We are culture. We are knowledge. We are water. We are air. We are life. Woo!
We are running out of time. We are running to extinction. We are running because the climate crisis is here. It's affecting us, and it will affect all of you. We are running to protect the remaining nature in the world, the biodiversity. We are running to ensure a safe future for all of us, children, youth, and future generations. We are indigenous and local communities, youth. We are the children of Mother Earth. We are the guardians of tomorrow. We are implementing the effective solutions for the current climate crisis. We are using the traditional technology of our ancestors that has allowed for the protection of 18% of the planet biodiversity. We promise to keep protecting the remaining nature in the world. We need you to promise us that you are going to act now to stop the damage to Mother Earth and thus our lives. Together we can secure a future for us and future generations. Together we can build a just world. Together we can stop the blah 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 and show the world what a just world looks like. Together we can create a brighter tomorrow. Together we are the guardians of tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to JATC for this introduction. And with that, I'd like to now hand the floor to our very distinguished guest here today, Mr. Nigel Topping, COP26 high-level champion, to deliver his remarks. Please give him a warm welcome.
I'm going to stand here, although I don't know how to play this instrument, so I'm not going to try. First of all, I want to thank you for inviting me to your space, to your home. I want to thank those words of inspiration. My wife's a poet. I'd love to get a video of your very powerful delivery of those amazing messages. And I want to salute you as the guardians of tomorrow. Let me thank everyone who's made this amazing space a reality. Right, it's very exciting to see this, and the energy here, the positive energy and the love here is really, really wonderful. And the snorkel mask, I got no idea what that's about. It's upside down. I want to thank the 14 organizations who've come together, represented by the 14 members of the steering group, the 7 institutional organizations who've supported, of course, SIF, our dear friend Kate Hampton, for having the vision to support you. I want to thank the amazing youth leaders in the champions team, Shivi, Jabri, and Amanda, the 7 children leaders that we've been able to support to come here, and all of our youth fellows. So today I'm talking to you in my capacity as the UN Climate Change High-Level Champion. It's such a long title, even after 3 years I have to take time to remember it. And my job is to work with what the UN system calls non-state actors, so everyone except the parties, so businesses, banks, civil society, grassroots organizations, cities, states and regions, where all of the energy and the dynamism and the power to drive change comes from. And I just met Lissy Priya, who's 11 years old, so I've been working on this for 4 years more than her age. So I've got a sense of where momentum is building, where things are going well, and where we still have much to do. And of course, overall, we're massively off track. But I just want you to hear loud and clear that in these 15 years, one thing that has consistently changed is the growth and the growth and the growth of your voices, of your numbers, and of your sophistication in being agents of change. So I want to thank you for that. And you do that in multiple different ways. I think sometimes you are portrayed as just the protesters on the streets, and you do that, and that helps. It opens up the political space. I have seen ministers of major economies take note of the magnitude and the clarity of your voice and say everything's different now. So please, we are not on track, but you have to keep hope and keep acting. Everything you do changes the trajectory in the future. You won't always see it, but together we are very strong, and together, and only together, can we win this crisis. One thing that I take great pleasure from, as I say, is this growing sophistication and seeing the way that you engage with the very complex process of multilateralism, and the even more complex process of how do we transform the entire energetic and material basis of global civilization so that it's net zero, resilient, and just. This is an unbelievable task we have ahead of us. And as I say, and your role varies from being the engineers, the architects, the negotiators of today and tomorrow, to being those who hold up a mirror like Sophia did at the high-level event, opening the action agenda, imploring world leaders to stop lying. I think that I want to end just by reflecting on the way that you are becoming recognized as a stakeholder in the future. Not everywhere. I mean, you see, I remember a couple of years ago, I walked into the hall in the UNFCCC in Bonn, and I saw the family photo from when the Paris Agreement was signed. Almost no women represented there. That hasn't moved much. But there are more and more young people, children and youth involved in delegations and involved in processes. So I think we're seeing progress. And this pavilion is testament to everybody that you're here and here to stay. And I want to say that the high-level champions are really committed to doing whatever we can do to work with you to help continuing to find ways to slot into decision-making processes inside, but more outside the negotiating process, given our role. And I want to end with three thoughts for most impactful youth engagement. Let me, as someone who's old enough to be the father of everyone here, let me share some requests. The first one is, do be strident and passionate. Don't elude that. But never make this an intergenerational war. You are in a minority in your generation. I'm in a minority in my generation. Above all, we need global solidarity for all of us who are committed to transforming the system. Do ask awkward questions and call out bullshit. But don't make blanket statements that say every politician is this or every business person is that. Find those who are doing good things and praise them. We have a deficit of love in the world, and those who are really trying to make a difference need to be called out as well and thanked. And those who are bullshitting and not trying to call out need to be called out and criticized. And finally, be forensic in your research and specific in your requests. Leaders, whether it's city leaders, ministers, CEOs, are all hugely stressed. Their time is very, very compressed. If you give blanket requests to them to make the world a better place or to improve their business or their city, it's very hard for them to engage with it. One thing I learned in Paris when I went leading the Women Business Coalition was to be very, very specific about the ask, because then you can catch the attention in the language of the leader you're engaging with and empower them to be part of the solution and run with us. So let me end by thanking you for everything that you're doing. You know, we really are here at the beginning of the focus on implementation. The high-level champions with our big group of partners launched a year ago the Breakthrough Agenda for Mitigation Goals for 2030. And 2 days ago, Minister Shukri with us launched the Sharm el-Sheikh Adaptation Agenda, very specific goals of what we need to achieve by 2030. So not just abstract goals, but 15 million hectares of mangroves restored, for example. We just launched the mangroves restoration this morning. So that degree of specificity and working towards those goals in every region of the world is what we need to tackle this crisis together. So thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your noise. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your love. Let's make this the first COP where every year we ratchet up our mission and action together to resolve this crisis. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Mr. Nigel Topping for his words. Once again, this Children and Youth Pavilion would not have been possible without the institutional support of the high-level champions. So can we please give Nigel another round of applause to thank him for his work. And with that, we now move to the next segment of today's Youth Day special event. And this is, thank you so much. And this is led today by musical artist, in fact, I should say world-renowned musical artist, A.Y. Young. So can we now give a round of applause to welcome A.Y. Young.
Mic check, mic. How you guys doing? Can you hear me? Oh, we're on. Oh, these climate warriors. Let's get this up a little bit. Turn it up a little bit. Hey, 16. Thought I'd never make it like the rappers on the TV screen. It was a dream. Now I'm 19 and my flow boy's about to meet the world. The banger and all my doubters can stack up the odd Jenga, but I'm greatness personified. I've been through the heinous, rigorous training. The city needs a savior. Sick of all the gangs and the swag. Hey, how much you ask for? How you guys doing? You guys good? Can I get more up on the bar? Can I get more mic on the mic check? We're mic checking while we performing, you know. Yeah, mic check. I don't know, but I can't hear myself. Let's try something. Hey, so I say hey, way to the world. This is my day. Okay. We're coming together to fight climate. All of us. Join together, right? Saying hey to the world. Can we get this mic up? Can we get this up? Can we get this up? This up? Yeah. Can I get this mic up? Can I get this? Okay, yeah. Look who's made a minds up. Can you guys hear me? You guys good? I can't find the reasons not to give up. Whoa. Can you get this mic up? Turn the mic up. They always take the mic up. Volume. Turn the volume up. Volume. Yeah. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Yeah. That's so great. Okay, was somebody dancing? Guys, I'm gonna do this song for goal 17, okay? The sustainable development goal. This is what it is. Okay. Look who's made a minds up. There we go. And now I can't find the reasons not to give. Guys, in order to do this, it's gonna take us coming together. Teachers, leaders, dreamers, let's go. They always take the right away. Can you guys sing with me? 5 words, okay? Say, we can change the world. Yeah. Go, we can. Everybody stand up, let's turn to a concert. Go, we can change the world, yeah. So we got to come together now. We got to come together now. Daniel, how you doing? See, I don't like it any more than you do. It takes love to make this happen, right? But in your ignorance, that bliss is what? What's up? Hey, so it's about time. Be humble and realize that we are one and the same, unique and one of a kind. Cause brighter days come ahead when we join together. So put your best foot forward, go and make an effort. They call me A-Rock, I spoke to Akon. Marvin Gaye, we in the grapevine. Let's have a great time. You guys doing good? Make some noise. What's up? We're here to change the world. You guys ready? Say, we can change the world. You're ready. You're ready. Now, really loud. Here we go. Go, we can change the world. Sing it out right now. If you hear me talking, we can change the world. Black, white, indigenous, everybody saying we. But we got to come together now. What? We got to come together now. Such a moment, guys. Oh, we've got to come together now. Oh, we've got to come together now. I'll talk to you a little bit more. We've got to come together through the wind and stormy wind. Here we go. Oh, we've got to come together. Okay, sing it out. You guys know it? Oh, the Youth Pavilion bringing climate change. My name's AY. Guys, this is my last song for Goal 13. It's the anthem called Save the Planet. I'll teach it to you, then I'm out of here. You guys ready? Maximo, what's up? Save the planet. We gon' save the planet. Everybody looking at me like I'm from another planet. Woo! Sing, save the planet. We gon' save the planet. Everybody looking at me like I'm from another planet. Yeah, save the planet. Sing, we gon' save the planet. Everybody looking at me, I'm from another planet. Yeah, save the planet. She gon' save the planet. Everybody looking at her like she from. Who got some ass moves? Who got? They acting like we from another planet. Mars, they say climate change ain't a thing. They talking about what they know about that. What they carbon now. Oh shoot. Facts, we just wanna act. Who got climate moves? Solar power, wind and solar power. Everybody need the energy. Let's store it up and power the world. Recycle, we need more recycle. But they acting like some followers on Instagram and Twitter. Get it, bro? TikTok. Make some more noise for these climate actors, right? Oh, we got Daniel Strander here, special advisor to the UN. I saw Maximo from Eco House. Indigenous. My family. Guys, it's going to take all of us to come together, like outlets plugged into each other. Every facet of humanity, right? To fix this. So one more time so they all can hear us. You guys ready? Come! Say the planet. We gon' say the planet. Hey, say the planet. You gon' say the planet. Everybody looking at you like you're from another planet. Sing it. Say the planet. What? You gon' say the planet. Everybody looking at you like you're from another planet. Say the planet. We gon' say the planet. Oh, from another planet, yeah. Say the planet. What? We can save the planet. Everybody looking at you. We can save it, baby. Say the planet. We can save it. That's good. One more go. Don't forget about the ocean, okay? The ocean is alive. We gotta keep the plastic out. I said the ocean is alive, baby. To keep the plastic. Let's not forget about the ocean, baby. Right? Hey, so keep the plastic. Let's not forget about the ocean, baby. Okay, it's you guys' turn. All together, one more time. Here we go. Say the planet what? Make some noise. Shout out to Saad. Saad for making this happen. Saad, make some noise for Saad. Now we make a moment. Now we make a moment. Hey, say the planet. The Youth Pavilion gonna save the planet. If we come together, maybe, baby, we can save the planet, yeah. Thank you so much.
Você, menino! Pegamos! Oi, oi, oi! Aproxime! Llega, Aqui, acá! Falta uma!
Puxa a mão no pessoal e vai puxando quando não vai tirando.
Chega aqui! Chega! Fora uma roda. Pois é, aqui. Chega! Vamos! Vamos começar? Não? 1, 2, 3, já! Aê, 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 aê. Aê, 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 aê. Aê, 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 aê. Ê. Todos! Aê, 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 aê. Aê, 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 aê. Aê, 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 aê. Aê, 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 aê. Vamos lá. Adumache, adumache. Amoi a arupi. Adumache, adumache. Arupi. Adumache, arupi. Adumache. Gracias.
Come on, thank you. Thank you. Whoa. Brazil!
Brasil!
Abi Ayala! Ay, 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 ay!
Demarcação!
Viva!
Demarcação!
Já!
Sangue indígena!
Nenhuma gota mais!
Sangue indígena!
Nenhuma gota mais! Viva la juventud!
Viva! Okay, so can we all come back to our places? Thank you so much to the singers and musicians.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the performance. I don't know how to beat that, but thank you so much to the team. Eric Terena, Indigenous Brazilian DJ, for the performance. In the interest of time, we will continue to the next segment. So the next segment we have from Save the Children, a child speaker, because this is not just a youth pavilion, it's the children and youth pavilion. So we have here with us 11-year-old Syrian Durrah from Save the Children. Please welcome.
أنا اسمي درة، عمري 11 سنة، سورية عايشة بمصر.
She is Durrah.
أنا موجودة معكم اليوم وحاسة إنه إن شاء الله رح أقدر أوصل رسالة أو صوت في طفل كان بده يوصلها.
She's so happy to be here and she hoped that she delivered her message to all of you.
اليوم رح أحكي لكم عن تأثير التغير المناخي عليا كدرة وعلى العالم بشكل عام.
Today she will tell us about the climate change impact on her and on life.
التغير المناخي أثر علي بطريقة سلبية ومنعني من أبسط حقوقي.
Climate change has impacted her negatively and denied her from her basic rights.
منعني إنه ألعب وإنه أروح على المدرسة وقت الأمطار القاسية أو الرياح القوية وقت الأوبئة.
It prevented her from going to school in its crisis.
أول شيء ضايقني إنه بطلت أقدر أروح على المدرسة.
The first thing that she was bothered that she wasn't able to go to school.
وللأسف لأنه ما كنا مستعدين ما كان في حلول للتكيف مع الموقف إلا بعد فترة.
Unfortunately, they weren't prepared or ready to adapt to these crises.
ضاع وقت كتير ما قدرت أدرس منيح ولا أتعلم بشكل صحيح.
She wasn't able to study well or to get a proper education.
والجائحة كان أثرها سلبي جدا على كل الطلاب سواء كانوا بالمدارس أو حتى بالجامعات.
And the crisis had negative impact not only on her but all her colleagues from students.
وللأسف ما كان في الاستعدادات اللازمة للتكيف.
And unfortunately, there wasn't readiness for the adaptation measures.
يعني مثلا الدروس الأونلاين أو حتى الأبحاث ممكن ما تكون متاحة عند كل الطلاب.
For example, online classes or online sessions cannot be available for everyone.
وهذا الشيء يأثر عليهم بشكل سلبي أكثر.
And this will affect us negatively.
خلال الجائحة كل الدراسة تعطلت بكل أنحاء العالم.
During the crisis, schools were stopped everywhere.
بس في دول قدرت تتأقلم بسرعة وتتدارك الموقف.
But some countries could have overcome this and adapt to it.
وفي دول تأخرت شوي.
And some countries were not able to.
وهذا الشيء بسبب ضعف الموارد المالية وضعف الاقتصاد.
And this due to economic development.
وكمان كل ما يصير أي تغير بالجو بناخد إجازات وتتعطل دراستنا وتوقف حياتنا مشان هذا التغير.
And whenever there is climate crisis, floods or whatever, her school just closed.
وعلى المدى الأطول متوقع أنه يتكتل تغير المناخ مع عوامل أخرى مربكة ومخيفة.
And in the long term, climate change is expected to be worse.
مثل ارتفاع معدلات الفقر.
Like increase in poverty.
ليؤدي إلى تدهور بيئي وكل شيء بيترتب عليه من تردي الأحوال المعيشية وزيادة الضغوط على الناس من أجل الهجرة.
And accordingly, poverty and climate change will affect the rest of the social determinants of health and may lead to migration.
وتشير البحوث إلى أنه في كل الحالات يرجح أن تؤثر هذه العوامل بدرجات غير متناسبة على الأطفال.
And researchers has reported that all this will impact negatively in children.
وعلى سلامتهم ورعايتهم قدرتهم على المشاركة في تعليم جيد ومتكافئ للجميع.
Also in their safety and on them receiving proper education.
فهناك دليل قوي على أن الأطفال ممن هم في سن العمل والمدرسة ويعانون من نقص شديد في البروتين الغذائي أو الجوع أو يعانون من نقص في بعض المغذيات الدقيقة في نظامهم الغذائي.
And this affects children who are in school and their nutrition.
لا سيما الحديد واليود أو فيتامين A أو الذين يعانون من أمراض مثل الملاريا أو الإسهال أو الديدان.
And also it caused them to get affected with some infectious diseases like malaria.
هؤلاء الأطفال لا يملكون القدرة على التعلم اللي بتمتع فيه الأطفال الأصحاء وذو التغذية السليمة.
These kids are not able to receive treatment like others who are privileged.
كما أنهم معرضين أكثر للرسوب أو التسرب المبكر من التعليم.
They are also affected to not be succeeded in school.
أو للفشل في التعلم بالشكل اللائق بسبب ضعف التركيز وتدني الحافز وسوء الوظائف الإدراكية.
And this failure in school might be due to like them not focusing on the school because their mental health is affected.
في آثار نقدر نتكيف معه، في آثار بدها حلول جذرية.
Some crises need solutions and others need adaptation.
فمثلا الأمطار والفيضانات ما بنقدر نوقفها أو نتحكم فيها، بس ممكن نقدر نحدد ونقلل حجم الضرر من خلال مقترحات التكيف.
Like for example, we can't stop rains, but we can build a better infrastructure system.
لذلك فكرت وحبيت أقدم بعض الحلول والمقترحات للتكيف مع آثار التغير المناخي في نطاق التعليم.
That's why she would like to propose some adaptation solution.
أولاً نوفر لكل المدارس نظام تعليمي إلكتروني جاهز بأي وقت.
First, we need to give schools better online education.
ومن خلاله نقدم امتحانات وبيكون فيه شرح المناهج التعليمية ونقدر نتواصل مع المدرس.
And this online education should be sufficient and appropriate so that these kids can be able to receive proper education.
ثانياً نوفر لكل الطلاب سواء كانوا بالمدرسة أو ببيوتهم إنترنت مخصص للدراسة فقط.
We need to avail internet and accessibility for all kids in their homes.
ثالثاً نوفر أجهزة تقدر الطلبة تستخدمها لتشتغل على النظام التعليمي.
We need to give kids devices so they can receive education from them.
حتى بأي وقت تعطلت المدرسة نحن جاهزين وعم ندرس ونتعلم حتى نبني عالم أفضل.
So that every time school closed because of climate change, they can still continuously receive their education through their home.
وهالشيء بدأت تقوم فيه وزارة التربية والتعليم في مصر، مشكورة وشعرنا بالتغيير.
She is thankful for Egyptian for giving online education through home.
رابعاً لازم نحكي بمنهاجنا عن التغير المناخي وآثاره السلبية وكيف نقدر نتصدى للتغير المناخي.
We need to put climate change in our education system and in our curriculum.
خامساً الطريق للمدرسة لازم يكون ممهد ومجهز حتى يقدر يصرف مياه الأمطار.
The way on the streets to school need to have better infrastructure system so it doesn't affect their way to school.
سادساً وأخيراً نستثمر أسطح المدارس ونعمل ليها ألواح للطاقة الشمسية تخدم المدرسة وتقدم لها طاقة كهربائية وتساعد على التدفئة بأيام البرد.
Every school should have a solar system so to provide energy even in winter.
وكل هالمقترحات بحاجة لتمويل، لذلك ممكن نعمل صندوق دولي للتغير المناخي.
All these solution and recommendation needs funds.
نجمع من خلاله تبرعات من كل مكان بالعالم.
We need to raise funds for this.
حتى نجمع المبالغ المطلوبة لتغطية تكاليف المشاريع اللي من خلالها رح نقدر نتصدى للتغير المناخي.
We need these funds so we can implement these projects in real life.
وتشكيل لجنة من جميع الدول للإشراف على الإجراءات.
And provide personnel to coordinate this.
مشان هيك إذا ما خاطرنا ننقذ البشرية وعالمنا الرائع نحن هيك عم نخاطر بحياتنا على هذا الكوكب.
That's why if we didn't act fast to save humanity and our planet, we will be out of time.
وكل هالجهود تعتبر حلول مؤقتة، بس هدفنا الرئيسي نلاقي حل جذري لآثار التغير المناخي مساعدتكم.
All these consider temporary solution, but we need a root solution that will solve this problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the child speaker for your remarks. And now we have the time to pass to the CEO of Save the Children International.
Thank you. I first of all want to thank Durrah for her strong and passionate words, and also for sharing this stage with me. And I want to thank each and every child and youth campaigner and activist in the room, because your voices are needed, you are needed. We really need to do this in partnership. I'm also very honored to be invited to speak here. Save the Children is one of the partners of the Pavilion. And this is actually the first time at COP that we have been able to have a pavilion such as this. And I hope that it will continue to be a strong and influential space in future COPs as well. I don't need to tell you how devastating climate is and the climate crisis is for children and youth. But I really want you to continue to raise your voices, to remind the rest of the audience here at COP. Because at times it feels that they are talking about climate without talking about the group that is impacted the most and the worst, and that is children and youth. And often when we talk about children and youth, we talk about children and youth as the future. And yes, of course, children are youth and youth are the future. But children and youth, they live today. So it is about the lives of everyone today and making sure that all children have an opportunity to a life where they can thrive, where they can have hopes for their own future, etc. So what we need is more child participation, more youth participation. We need to challenge governments. We need to influence governments to include children and youth in their delegations. We have a number of events at COP this year where we have children speaking, youth speaking. Many of you are doing the speeches, so thank you for that. But we need more of that. It cannot be an add-on. It cannot be a nice to have. It has to be a perspective that is always included, that is as important as all other perspectives. And that is what I and Save the Children want to partner with you to make sure that we make happen now and in the future. I think we all heard Durrah, we heard the people before, and I think it's amazing to be part of an event where it's not just speeches, it's different expressions, it's dancing, singing, poetry, etc. We need to ensure that there is a space for children and youth to raise their voices, to campaign. And Save the Children, being a global organization, we have earlier this year consulted over 54,000 children in over 40 countries, asking them what matters to them when it comes to climate change and inequality. And we will partner with children all over the world to make sure that they get their voices heard and that they can influence. And when you speak to children, regardless of where they are in the world, they put climate as one of their top priorities and one of the greatest concerns. So we need to act, and we need to do that now. I really want to thank you, and I want you to know, particularly the young children in the room today, that it might at times feel hopeless. It might feel that you are not listened to, but you are making a change. You are really, really important, and you have influence. So use that, and please continue to take strength and support from one another to make sure that we are seeing this as a start of a really, really important child and youth participation in the COPs to come. Thank you, and we can change the world.
Thank you very much for those words. And now, last but not least, please Give a warm welcoming to Nansedalia Ramirez Domínguez. She is the first woman leader from Mesoamerica. She is representing the children and youth from indigenous and local communities from the remaining rainforest in the world. Welcome, Nansedalia Ramirez Domínguez.
Hola a todos los jóvenes y niños aquí presentes. Es un honor compartir este espacio con todos ustedes. Hola a todos los aliados de juventud que trabajan incansablemente para defender a la Madre Tierra.
Hello to all the children and youth here present. It is an honor to share this space with all of you. Hello to all the youth allies who tirelessly work to defend Mother Earth.
Mi nombre es Nansedalia Ramirez Domínguez, soy de México, soy una joven de la región de Mesoamérica que se encuentra desde Panamá hasta México. Formo parte del movimiento de juventud de la Alianza Mesoamericana de Pueblos y Bosques y del movimiento de juventud de la Alianza Global de Comunidades Territoriales junto a mis compañeros, que es una coalición de pueblos indígenas y locales de la cuenca del Congo y del Amazonas, de Brasil, Mesoamérica e Indonesia.
My name is Nansedalia Ramirez. I am a youth leader from the Mesoamerican region, the region between Mexico and Panama. I am part of the Mesoamerican Alliance of Peoples and Forests, and also a youth leader of the Global Alliance of Territorial Communities. I'm here with my colleagues from Brazil and from Indonesia, Central America, and Amazon Basin.
Estoy increíblemente conmovida por las voces, las propuestas y las historias que hemos escuchado el día de hoy y todos los días que llevamos durante la COP. Aquí veo tantas culturas y experiencias presentes.
I am incredibly moved by the voices, proposals, and stories we have heard today. Here, I see so many cultures and experiences present. We are all youth who are doing the most to care for the planet, because we know our present and future depends on acting now.
Todos somos jóvenes que estamos haciendo lo mejor para cuidar el planeta, porque sabemos que nuestro presente y futuro depende del actuar ahora.
We are all youth who are doing the most to care for the planet, because we know our present and future depends on acting now.
Algunos de los presentes hemos crecido entre la naturaleza, explorando la biodiversidad que nos rodea. Otros crecimos en ciudades inmensas, conectando con la naturaleza en cada oportunidad que teníamos.
Some of us here, we grow up among nature, exploring the biodiversity that surrounds us. Some of us here grow up in the cities, connecting to the nature in every opportunity we got.
A pesar de lo diferentes que son nuestras crianzas, todos hemos venido aquí porque oímos a la Madre Tierra llamarnos a protegerla. Su llamado es tan fuerte y vibrante que no hay lugar en el que no se le pueda escuchar.
Despite how different our upbringings are, we all come here together because we hear Mother Earth calling us to protect her. Her calling is so strong and vibrant that there is no spot you cannot hear it.
Todos estamos experimentando los efectos del cambio climático. He visto a comunidades indígenas y locales ser expulsadas de sus tierras. He sido testigo de la destrucción de bosques y ecosistemas.
We are all experiencing the effects of climate change. I have seen indigenous and local communities being kicked out of their lands. I have witnessed the destruction of the forest and ecosystems.
Muchos de ustedes han experimentado inundaciones, desplazamientos, sequías y abusos por empresas y gobiernos.
Many of you have experienced floods, displacements, droughts, and abuses from corporations and governments.
La juventud está unida aquí porque vemos claramente la crisis de hoy. Nos mueve a hacer algo al respecto.
Youth is united here because we clearly see the crisis of today. We are moved to do something about it.
No vamos a esperar a que otros dejen de hablar y empiecen a actuar. Vamos a ser los actores del cambio.
We are not going to wait to people to act. We are going to be the makers of change.
Actuamos desde diferentes puntos de vista. Algunos trabajamos con conocimientos ancestrales y tecnología, y otros a través del arte, la ciencia y la política. Eso es lo bonito del movimiento juvenil. Está vivo y evoluciona continuamente.
We act from different standpoints. Some of us work with ancestral knowledge and technology, and others through art, science, and policy. This is the beauty of the youth movement. It is alive, it is vibrant, and it is continuously evolving.
Nuestro movimiento crece con nosotros. Cada día es más grande. Puedo ver su fuerza aquí entre todos nosotros.
Our movement is growing with us. Every day is getting bigger. I can see the strength here among you all.
Hoy, en la COP27, en el Día de la Juventud, estamos haciendo lo que siempre hacemos. Unirnos más allá de las fronteras, trabajar en diferentes ámbitos y reclamar que se actúe hoy para que nosotros y las futuras generaciones podamos disfrutar de las maravillas de la tierra.
Today, at COP27, on the Youth Day, we are doing what we always do. Unite across borders, work in different fields, and claim for action today, so we and the future generations to come can enjoy the wonders of Earth.
Este es el primer año que hay un pabellón de la juventud y la infancia. Y cada vez que vengo, lo veo lleno de gente, ideas y colores. A nuestros colegas de la Convención Marco de las Naciones Unidas sobre Cambio Climático, asegurémonos de que la juventud tenga un espacio en cada evento en el que se discuta nuestro futuro.
This is the first year there is a Youth and Children Pavilion, and every time you come to it is full of people, ideas, and colors. To our UNFCCC colleagues here, let's make sure the youth has a space in every event where our futures are being discussed.
Denos un espacio como este, pero más aún, denos un espacio cada vez mayor en los procesos de toma de decisiones, para que podamos ser parte de la construcción del mañana. La juventud global de los bosques, las islas, los desiertos y las ciudades está aquí para decir a los líderes mundiales: confíen en los jóvenes y los niños de hoy para tener el futuro que queremos mañana.
Give us the space like this, but more so, give us an ever-growing space in decision-making processes so we can be part of building of the tomorrow. Global youth from the forest, island, desert, cities are here to tell the world leaders: trust in the youth and children today to have the future we want for tomorrow. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much. And with that, we've come to the end of today's Youth Day special event. My name is Tahan. Her name is Blanca. Thank you so much for coming.